and what welcomes you to my humble abode here in the magical wizarding world. You're looking for some dark magic items. Well, I must say, I will see what I can do for you. How formal of me. Feel welcome. You know, have a seat, yes. Now, what is it you're after? Okay. Now, before we go any further, because these are dark items, I need to ask why you require such items. Now, far be it for me to judge you on this. You're allowed to do anything you wish. I cannot turn you away based on your judgment and based on what you are planning to do. But I may advise you against. I may have the items. I can certainly give you them. If I have them, that is, yes. So you're looking for impersonation, you say, okay. And who might this, wizard or witch be that you are trying to impersonate? You know, Bellatrix is a bit of a odd one to choose. Why would you choose this? Okay. Yes, those were dark times. Okay. Now, like I said, I cannot force you not to do it. I see your reasoning. I would advise against it because she is a dark, powerful wizard, and it would be stupid, if not impossible, to impersonate such a fantastical yet horrible witch of the world. Yes, I will see what I can do for you. Yes, so the key is to find the correct polyjuice potion. Correct, yes. I believe I have that, but you're going to need more than that. She's a very, very, very difficult witch to impersonate. Bear with. Yes, I opt for the real life pen. I like writing my own words. I don't want magic quills to do this for me. No. And ballpoint is, it's the new age. We don't need ink anymore. We have ink in these. Yes, I'm trying to modernize the wizarding world, if it were. I'm just considering, different options. See, we need the polyjuice potion, but at the same time we're going to need a wand. You can't go and impersonate a person and not possess a replica, if not the real wand that she owned. It's very difficult. It's a 50-50 sort of scenario. You may look exactly like her, but wizards know that polyjuice potion exists, however rare it may be. But to own a wand, that is the other half of the conundrum we face. Now you see, Ollivander, he is the tale of the tales these days. Yes, it was very, very sad what happened to him. Yes, I know, he never fully recovered from that. Now his son owns the shop. He still names it Ollivander's. It is still his shop at heart. I could ask a few favours. I could see what I could do without letting too much on bear you. Yes. That maybe I'll see what I can do. Yes, but where you want to go and what you want to do is a difficult task. Yes. So I propose. Yes, we need some of those as well. Okay. So price is always an issue when it comes to these sort of things. For your needs, it is very costly. But not only that, I need not just payment. I need it to be proper. You know, you can't just give me gold coins and expect me to, walk into Gringotts and just put that in my bank. They're gonna ask questions: who it came from, why so much. I need authentic, real coins, real gold coins. Yes. I was just, observing through the window. I'm looking at the street shops and seeing what I could do for you. So I have a bit of an idea. Come back in 2 or 3 days' time, and I will have, sorted everything out for you. I believe I can do it. Yes, price, of course. Yes, we were just talking about that. Yes. So, for what I think I need, the wand. That's going to be roughly probably about 600 coins. Yes, I know it's steep, but Bellatrix she's a legend. She's, well, not a legend, but she's a legend and myth all in one. She's a tale. She is magnificent and strikingly dark and dangerous, and she's not just your average Joe that you can impersonate and get away with. So to get her wand, it's going to be difficult, but her potion, you're going to need her hair or her nail or some form of DNA. That's going to be tricky. Yeah, so on that basis, it's another 600 for the potion, I'm afraid. Now the last thing I will throw in at, I'll go 100 extra. Then make it 2 because it's going to be quite difficult. Yes. Is her scent. Now, what I was looking at a few minutes ago across the road. Yes, in place of one of the old sweet shops, which has since closed down. Very, very upsetting indeed. I loved their every flavoured beans. Bertie Bott, he's a living legend. I loved his sweets. And the chocolate frogs. Oh, I could eat those for days. Yes. Anyway. Sorry. Sidetracked. I love sweets and chocolate. Yes. So there is now a scented sort of shop that does soaps and aftershaves and things like that. Now to get into Gringotts, you're going to need not only the face and the wand, but you're also going to need a smell. The goblins. They are very, very wise, but grumpy creatures. Now, their nose is magnificent. Oh, it's brilliant. If I could study that, I would, but I don't have the time. They can pick up an individual scent, so you're going to need a scent that resembles somewhat how Bellatrix would smell. Now that isn't going to be too difficult, as there are plenty of reports of what she smelled like during the Great War, and I assume that is sort of the era you need to go. Yes, okay. So, in total, that is 1,000 coins. Are you going to be satisfied paying that? I mean, far be it for me to rip you off, whatever. Yes. I think it's quite a reasonable price myself. You will? That is perfectly fine. Okay. So 1,000 gold coins. Come back in 2 to 3 days. Yes. I will have all 3 things ready. If I cannot, I will let you know, and there is no charge. Okay, perfect. So, I may be wearing the same clothes as before. Yes, I know. It's because I do a bit of light travelling, if you know what I mean. I have a time turner. It is one of my prized possessions, yes. Although I haven't got it on me quite now. It's in my room somewhere, you know. I have lots of different bits lying around. Yeah, so I just saw you about 10 seconds ago, but you may think it's 2 to 3 days. Yes, that's because I've been searching for, the past week or 2. It's very strange how this works. Basically, right now I'm searching for all of these items. Yes, I've sent myself out into the world, in hopes that I will find it, but I've time turned myself back here with the items. So you get a quick delivery date. Yes, I know. Yes. What can I say? Fast deliveries. That's why you chose me. Anyway, I've done a bit of research now. I found you the 3 items that you wish. I'm good like that. I'm excellent like that. But I've also found another item while delving across, the archives of what happened during the Great War, and things and possessions and things that I would have needed to find, and the information I needed in order to get you these things. I came across something a little bit special. Now, if you remember a great witch called Hermione, she had a bag. Now, this bag was about this size, yes, and it could hold copious amounts of items. Yes, if you've read up on your legends and your lore, yes, you will know this. Anyway, those items became rarer and rarer. Now, what I have found for you, if you don't need to have this, but right beside me is a bag. Now look, it's not the same bag. I'm not telling you this is Hermione's bag. That would be ridiculous. Yes. But bear with. I need to inspect these items. Now, watch this. I told you, bigger. On the inside than it is on the out. Yes, exactly. Now, it is of the finest material. It is rugged yet perfect for someone of your stature. Duffel bag. You're going to be carrying things out of Pringles, I assume. Now, this bag, easy to carry. It's nice and small until it is transformed into the biggest duffel bag you have ever seen. I will just leave this down here. Now that, I'll give you 50 coins, easy as you like. It's very cheap. I came across it quite easily. Yes, you'll have that. Okay, I will add that to the final bill. Plus 50. Excellent. Now. These are the items you came for. I bet you're rather impressed with me. I found all 3. I was So now the first is the not so significant, but still very needed. Butterbeer bar. Now, although it states butterbeer, it doesn't smell like butterbeer at all. It doesn't smell like it at all. No. It in fact smells exactly like Bellatrix. Now on the packaging I could not write Bellatrix Lestrange, could I? If someone came across that, they could trace it right back to me. So between you and me, this item right here is not butterbeer at all. Yes, so it had a hint of lavender, a hint of masculinity, I believe. Very strange that. I was reading on her files, and because of her dark roots and her, dark past and dark wizardry skills, it came across that a scent called masculinity had often, been presented. So that mixed with the lavender gave it that sort of masculine, feminine smell all at the same time, And it reasonably, that is not a word, remarkably, smells exactly how I'd picture her. Smell it for yourself. Now, whilst you may not think that it smells exactly like her, helping you, decided to wear this. All you need to do is, when you're in the shower, you just wash your body with this, and for the next 24 hours, you smell like her. I tried this out myself. I have my own bar. I was able to remedy two. One for you, and one that I'm keeping as sort of as a treasure, or because these are very expensive. I could sell mine for a lot more than I've charged you. It was a lot harder than I thought originally, but I'm going to keep my prices fair. However, I tested this. I went to Gringotts. I spoke to the lovely goblin. He's the nicer one out of the 1,000 that are there, and asked him what he thought of my new fragrance that I bought. And the first thing he said was, "You smell strikingly and oddly like the late Bellatrix." So yes. Now, one question I have for you is, how are you planning to impersonate someone that's presumed dead? Now, I know you could pretend to come back. Yes, that's exactly what you... Okay, yes. Makes sense. Yes. Okay, yes. No, your plan seems foolproof. Foolproof. So, this is completely yours, my sir. Moving on to the more expensive items now. This may look like an ordinary flask, but don't be fooled. This contains a potion. Haha, you guessed it. This is the polyjuice potion. Now listen to this. Can you hear that? You can hear the screams of her victims in this. Oh, chilly. All tucked away in this pesky hip flask. I know. Very, very ingenious. All you have to do is slip it inside a pocket. It doesn't quite, it does fit in my pocket. Although this would be too obvious, people would say, "Why have you got a hip flask in your pocket?" Whereas someone as yourself, you can just open up your jacket, take a swig, and you'll look exactly like her. It's gonna be excellent, and it makes great sound as well. Something that's very underappreciated in the world nowadays is the sound of things. I believe. Sorry, we're getting sidetracked. Apologies. Let's place it down there for now. We don't want anyone losing that. Now, the third, or fourth and final item, should I say, is the wand. As you can see, Ollivander himself has packaged this just as a normal wand. You don't want to be screaming the fact that this is Bellatrix's wand. No one can hear you say that. But if we were to delve a little bit deeper into the bag, we would find a wand. Now, whilst it may look like an ordinary wand, it quite clearly states Bellatrix Lestrange, if you can quite read that. As such, maybe not. We will see, anyway. It is exquisite. The craftsmanship on the box is beyond none. If we open it, not only has he provided you with a wand, he has also given you something very, very special. Now, if you remember of an old legend called the Marauder's Map. Now, this isn't the Marauder's Map, I will admit. However, it is very similar. This, my friend, is something very, very special indeed. On one side we have Diagon Alley. Now, yes, we've heard of Diagon Alley, we know about Diagon Alley, but what's so special? It provides you a list of all the shops, a detailed plan of all the blueprints and where to go in an emergency. It tells you where the people are. Can you see the footprints? Yes. Yes, that is James Potter right there. Currently going into, what is number 11? Of course, James is heading there. It is Weasley's Wizard Wheezers. Another sweet shop that opened. I will have to give that a visit, I assume. But on the other side, now this is something very special. This is Hogsmeade. This is where your escape plan will be held. I assume, yes. So you will go from Diagon Alley into Hogsmeade and you will need to escape through there. Correct? Correct. Okay, so this is another plan. As you can see, it's very fine. The actual paper is very thick. You're not going to lose this, you're not going to break this, you're not going to rip this at all. That will fold very nicely. It folds very nicely, should I say, into the box now. And so the wand itself, no. I have been the boss, as I like to describe myself, and I have found not only is this a replica, although it's not a replica, should I say, I have found the exact wand Bellatrix Lestrange I've been using. Now, look at this. Isn't this exquisite? Yes, it's 12 3/4 long. Let me move this box. It is made of walnut. You know, Ollivander crafted this himself, and therefore, when Bellatrix was presumed dead, at first it was taken back to Ollivander's. So, of course, Ollivander had access to this. Now, we can presume that you went back there after you had resurrected yourself, if that makes sense. If you had come back, you said, "I need my wand." You visited Ollivander's, and this is how you got your wand back. It is made with a dragon heartstring core running through the middle. And you know, Ollivander himself had mentioned the fact that this was an unyielding wand. Didn't like to yield. And so, if anybody asks what he said to you, that is what you reply. It is very, very, very well made, very well crafted, very well chosen by Bellatrix. It was her first ever choice of wand. Yes, and she stuck with it all of her lifetime. Yes. Look at this. proceed with the payment. You know, you have been one of my finer clients, I must admit. Yes, I've not only have I enjoyed finding these exquisite items for you know, Bellatrix's wand, her scent. It's been very, very joyous to perform all these tasks and, you know, delve deeper into our own history, you know. But you know, it's one of my highlights, you know, to get Bellatrix's wand and to track down her scent. It wasn't easy, but I did it. I can add it to my resume anyway. That is what I'm trying to get at. That goes in the bag. Yes. Would you like the... Yes, I'll put that in the bag for you. No problem whatsoever, sir. Madam, apologies. And the apologies potion. As well, yes, of course. Now, you can pop that in your duffel bag if you wish to be a bit more inconspicuous. Yes. So, payment. Yes, well, originally, we had agreed on 1,000. Now, with the bag added for an extra 50, 1,050. Yes. No. I need to inspect the coin first. Yes, I know it didn't want to save my hands, did it? You know, these new coins, these new proper gold coins, they are mischievous. Huh. Who'd have guessed it? If you can read that on the back of the coin, probably not. Let's see if I can get a close-up. There we go, have a quick check of that. Can you see on the top it says Beatrix? What an absolutely fandangled coinkydink, might I add. But yes, these are perfect, thank you. I'll be taking all 1,050 of those. Yes. Just leave them on the desk. I will sort through them later. No, I trust you. I trust you that they are, you know, full payment. If not, if you don't pay me in full, you know, I have your name, and I know exactly what you're doing. Yes, sir. Okay, well, I shall see you later.